Good afternoon everyone. As part of our presentation we are going to analyze an international recruitment agency, Hayes. Hayes is a recruitment agency that was founded in 1867. Their aim is to match the skills of their candidates with jobs that are suitable for them. Hayes headquarters is based in London, UK, and now they operate in 33 different countries, including the BRIC countries like Brazil, Russia, India and China. They also have market-leading position in many of the most important markets in the world, such as Australia, Germany and the UK. In total, they have 7,800 employees worldwide, and their increasing success can be seen with the number of people they have helped to get the job of their competence. They have 20 areas of specialism, including accountancy and finance, information technology, and construction and property. Hayes has got four main strategic pillars: One Hayes around the world, growth tailored to the market opportunities, efficiency and operational effectiveness, and best people in the industry, which is our main focus for this presentation. This strategy has been developed to help find the best candidates in contributing towards the company in order to create a stronger workforce by providing each of their employees with industry-leading training. In this way, staff members' satisfaction is increased as each one has a feeling of equality and importance within the industry. They focus on the specialist recruitment market. In the vast majority of their business, they operate a contingent fee model, with fees paid to Hayes by their clients derived as a proportion of the salary of the candidates placed. In the permanent business, they recognize fees when the candidate starts work. For temporary placements, Hayes earns fees when a candidate is active in an assignment. The issues that Hayes as a company is facing are listed here. These issues are some of the reasons that restrict their expansion and will be explained carefully. First of all skills shortages is a big problem. They're dealing with both United States and Germany face skill shortages. Generally speaking, many of the countries with a score below 5.0 are in Europe due to the banking crisis in the Eurozone. Skills shortages lead to wage pressure. Half of the countries surveyed are currently experiencing this problem. These countries are a mix of emerging nations, predominantly in Asia, as well as certain development countries, indicating that wage inflation is usually a country-specific or sector-specific issue. Labour inflexibility and immigration legislation are two issues that the company is dealing with, and therefore some measures have been taken. Firstly, once the workers with appropriate skills are identified, government needs to make the process to employ them quicker and easier. This includes an international agreement on priority skills visa process, as well as longer and more easily renewable visas for skilled individuals. Secondly, providing training in any shortage skills. The company take the risk that it might accelerate an employee's departure to a better paid post elsewhere. When it comes to expanding abroad, there are always cultural and linguistic issues. For our presentation, we have chosen Vietnam as a potential market in which Hayes can expand to. The reason for which we've chosen this particular country is because Vietnam is ranked third in top non-BRIC emerging markets, in which Hayes is still not operating, and therefore could be a good target market. Courtesy is extremely important in making relationships during initial meetings with Vietnamese officials. You can expect little real business to be accomplished. The Vietnamese will concentrate on getting to know you, your background, your expertise, your character. The spoken word is very important. Never make promises that you cannot keep, as this will lead to a loss of face, a concept that is still rooted in many other Asian countries. Another aspect typical of Vietnamese culture is that the business gift giving is fairly common at the end of a meeting or during a meal in honor of your business associates. Vietnam is now a leading investment destination. A survey of 500 companies active in emerging markets asked respondents to name their top three countries for investment over the next 2 years. Vietnam was named 19%, second only to China 20%, and ahead of India as 18%. It is third consecutive year that Vietnam has been selected by executives as their number one investment target outside the BRIC countries. In addition to that, Vietnam has the third largest population in Southeast Asia after Indonesia and Philippines. 57% of the population are under the age of 30, creating a culture of entrepreneurship, technological awareness, and openness to new ideas. The labor force is plentiful and well educated with literacy rates of over 90%. Employment costs are lower than in neighboring countries and living standards are rising. Vietnam is politically stable with a large market for capital goods and growing domestic market for consumer goods. Another aspect relates to the middle income economy. Since the country began its transition from central state control to market oriented economy, Vietnam has experienced sustained economic growth and is now classed as a middle income country. GDP per capita increased from US $190 in 1993 to over US $1,200 in 2009. In order to help the business run worldwide, we thought that Hayes Recruitment Company should implement some strategic that will be useful for them to expand furthermore without obstacles by acknowledging as much information as possible of the country of interest. Certainly, the company can benefit from the Export Communication Review as it can be used as an advisor to maximize the effectiveness of communications with overseas customers. The ECR can provide information concerning market entry, including geographical details, climate, as well as major business centers and way of entering the market to establish a position. In additionally, business issues and guidelines are given to make companies aware of the challenges in doing business, in our case with Vietnam, and the significant cultural difference before committing time and resource to the marketplace. In terms of language management strategy, it is undoubtedly important to use independent translators for signing any kind of document for security reasons. Moreover, as Vietnam is our target market, it is highly recommended to provide Hayes' website in Vietnamese, support the local script and writing symbols, and finally we think that intercultural training plays a huge role in the process of awareness, as it enables you to understand how your own culture is and how the foreign country useful to make constructive comparison.